Just want to start, how was your experience at Optus Stadium tonight and playing in Perth?
Yeah, it was, I think, a good few days here. A good finish to our 2 weeks in Australia. You know, I started with the first morning meeting the Premier McGowan, and everybody made us feel welcome, and there was a lot of blue and yellow in the town and here in the stadium tonight. So I think, you know, the idea of Leeds United coming here to play in front of our fans and to be part of, you know, what we have for fanfare here in Australia, I think was really special for all of us, and we got some really good work done. And in the end, I was pleased with the match tonight.
Were you somewhat surprised with how many Leeds fans turned out to Fremantle during the week and then turned out tonight? Are you surprised how big the fan base is here in Perth?
I think I was surprised in Brisbane or in Gold Coast first. And then, I mean, it's incredible. You know, the guys have been here once already and they talked about it, but to experience it from day one and all the way to the end, you know, it became almost expected. But we're really thankful. The people have been very supportive, have talked a lot about staying up in the middle of the night to watch their beloved Leeds United play, and to be here and to have open training sessions and have our guys stick around for 2 hours after training to sign autographs and show appreciation for all of the passion for the club, I think has been special for everyone. So we have a really great group of humble young men, and they always try to represent the club in the best way possible. So I think the connection with our fans here was great.
Jesse, obviously where the club finished last season wasn't ideal, and you're obviously coming to this pre-season, you have a lot of turnover, losing a couple of key players and bringing in a lot of key signings as well. In these couple of weeks you've been in Australia, how do you feel you've gone about addressing the issues that were at play last season for Leeds, and how are you placed with the Premier League so soon?
Yeah, for me, tonight was one of our best games in terms of tactical clarity and our execution of what we want the game to look like. You know, we're still working on our effectiveness in the last third and our ability to turn some advantages into real concrete chances and goals. It's been a theme since I've been here. But the level that the game is played at is so high that goals come at a premium. So we still have work to do, but I can say that having our team in concentration like this over a 2-week period has brought them together in a big way. It's clear to see that the additions have brought a lot and fit in really well. And I think that there's a general sense of real positive energy and optimism inside the team right now. So, again, I think if you take where we started 2 weeks ago to where we are now, I feel like we're much ahead, and we've covered a lot of things tactically, video-wise, and then also with the team spirit. So I feel like it's been effective, but there's still so much work to do.
Yeah, considering that the Premier League starts obviously so soon from here, I mean, are you comfortable with where you're at? And I mean, just how far is there still to go for this team to get to where you want it to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many years I've been a manager now, but I've literally never come out of preseason and gone into the season feeling like we're ready. It's just the reality. It's an ongoing process. But you know, from day one, the work and the concentration from this group of players has always allowed us to day by day maximize what we're trying to become. So I still know there's so much work to do, but again, I feel that we're going to have a good team this season.
Patrick Vieira just spoke and said he was quite happy with the level of physicality and competitiveness in tonight's game, especially with the season so close. Is that a sentiment you would echo?
Yeah, I think we've had spirited matches in all of them here. And that's kind of just the way our team plays, is we only know full throttle. And that's a good thing, I think. We try to bring our best every day, every game. Certainly there's some emotion that goes on, some frustration with some calls and different things and tackles. But, you know, the pitch wasn't the perfect condition, but the mentality to try to get the most out of the game, to play at a high level, to play fast, to play with power. I thought was really good, and there were major stretches of the game that I thought we were quite good.
You obviously had 2 injuries in the first half. Can you just tell us what they are and how much damage you think that?
Yeah, I mean, Luis Sinisterra had a little hamstring injury. We're hopeful that it's not too much. and too long, and too severe. You know, so anytime we have a hamstring injury, I'm totally dissatisfied because I think that's reflective of everything that we do with them physically. So we'll evaluate that, and we hope that it's not so bad. And then Adam Forshaw had Mateta kind of lean on him a little bit and tweaked his knee. We're hopeful as well that that one's not so bad, but we'll get more information on it in the next days.
What's pleased you most about the 3 performances, and what would be the biggest areas for improvement right now?
I would say the integration of the new players is what's pleased me the most. And then the fact that we went over from game to game to game in this preseason period, and we've been able to learn and grow and develop and apply more and more the tactical model that we want. So again, I still feel like we have a long way to go, but yeah, I feel like, and with a lot of different players are really starting to grasp tactically what their roles are.
In training, you've had the players in what looks like 3 groups for competitive drills, which they seem to have enjoyed.
Yeah.
What's the thinking behind the makeup of each group? Have you kept that the same? What's the general idea?
No, they have been. It's been a competition between 3 groups that we've put together. Sometimes I do that in preseason to create a competitive atmosphere and to also bring camaraderie and so that they enjoy the competition of the work every day. I think I'll continue it probably through next week, so that they keep pushing and the energy of what training is every day is at a very high level. So you know, for me, the team spirit and the togetherness is so important. Clearly, I have a tactical way of wanting our team to play, and we have a mentality of the way that we go about match day. But it's really important to me that every guy feels like he's a big part of what we do, and that there's a responsibility and commitment to each other that defines what we're trying to become and what this club is. And I think our fans demand that. Our fans demand that. When you come to Ellen Road, I think if there's any sense of selfishness or lack of commitment from the group, they sniff it out immediately. So that's certainly important to me, and why I feel like I'm a good fit for what we're doing here at Leeds United.
Obviously, Rodrigos scored the goal there. What will that do for his confidence?
Yeah, I think the penalty was shaky in general, but yeah, I think Rodrigo knows he's an important player, knows that he's got a lot of quality in those moments that we all have trust that he's going to step up and bury it, which he did. And yeah, we need him to be at his best. He's going to be important here, and we have to make sure that in every way he's engaged and pushing, and you know, he's part of the leadership council, and so I think that can really help.
Jesse Marsch is someone who's been linked to the club. Can you tell us anything about that?
What can I say about that, James?
More later this week.
Okay, more later this week, but I know who Jesse Marsch is.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Okay, thank you.